I'll add some branding.
Hello, I'm live with you.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, Rich?
I'm very good. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Jess has my phone. I'll share from another. No, you share from yours, and I'll share from another.
We've been live for 15 seconds, everybody. This is Rumble House. Hi, everybody on the internet. If you're watching already, Rumble House and Ryan would love to thank you wholeheartedly for tuning in so early. And I'm the welcomer today. Thanks for letting me talk, Jess. Okay, back to you. Why do I do this? I'm sorry.
That was perfect. I'm gonna apply. Yay! Okay.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Okay, you look good.
Oh, thank you. Your bears look good. And Ryan, your painting looks wonderful. Hey, Chris.
Thank you. It's been 12 hours on this painting so far.
That's amazing. Chris, happy holidays to you too. Nice to see you. Okay, so this.
Which Chris?
Lightning.
Who?
Chris Lightning.
Does he want a link? Ask him if he wants a link.
Chris, let us know if you want a link, if you want to paint with us. So this is the 449th time we've gotten together to do this. Can you believe it? I can. I'm gonna start with the land acknowledgement. The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on, Mokinstis, is the ancestral territory of the Siksika Sitapi, the Siksika Gainai, Pigani, and Amska Pigani. We acknowledge all the Treaty 7 signatories, including the Sutena people, as well as the Ayarhe Nakota nations, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Wesley. This land is also home of Métis Nation Region 3 and all others who call this place home. Thank you so much for joining us. We are doing our online auction again this week. We'll keep it going until we know that it's a safe place to open up for people who want to come down. She said uneasily. So yeah, 449 next week. We'll celebrate our 450th.
Are we
Rumble.
gonna get cake next week?
No.
We're back at school next week.
Yeah, we're not gonna
There's
get
gonna be
cake.
no cake.
There's no cake. It's like
I'll get cake.
Did you get a code?
I don't know. 1 second. No, like the cake was fun because there was like thousands of people that would walk through and we
Right,
could give
you
them
just eat
cake.
cake in front of the camera.
It would just like actually didn't we do that one time?
Maybe.
I would like to acknowledge that I will give you money soon, and it will be after Tuesday. I would like to acknowledge that I'm not just buying things and never paying for them.
742-271. Ryan, you don't need to worry about that.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday.
Chris says give him a few minutes. She said, sure, give me a few minutes. Hey, Dusty. Oh, Chris is already there. I'm very slow. Sorry. I am sorry. Okay. Yeah, Ryan, don't worry about that. And I appreciate because I know you're thinking about it. No problem. Okay. So.
My bad.
Okay. I keep walking.
Is that freaking out the sound?
I think okay. Should we do you have that other camera set up or should I
Do I?
Oh, that's what you're doing right now because I was going to spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel.
I'm going to leave this screen.
Hold on now, there's 10 people with us.
Okay.
I'm going to I gotta go.
Don't get excited. I was the 10th one who just joined.
I'm excited!
Yay! Okay, me too.
Did you share the link? Did you share?
Oh, I haven't showed it yet. No, I don't know where you have your phone though.
I am on my computer sharing the link as we speak. Twice, once on the story and once on the newsfeed, everybody. It's important. Newsfeed, story, different things. Different people see them. Share them both.
Sharing is definitely caring.
Okay. Sorry. I know you're just seeing my face and I'm looking at my phone, but I swear I'm going to focus on you soon. Okay. There. Okay.
Hi, I'm Rich Teru. We'd like to invite you to make a 1-minute video about your process and tell us a little bit about your artwork. Thanks.
Okay. Can I spin the wheel? Is it okay that it's over here?
No, just talk to people for a second.
Oh.
We'll have 10 people.
That's the thing I'm best
It's
at.
interesting.
Worst best at.
If you look into that camera, you'll see that your face is underneath the H. There we go. Do you want to tip the camera a bit? Just really gently on the tripod.
I think I'll just like. So this, I'm just gonna sit. So this is the 449th time we've gone together. We're just getting all set up, and I'm gonna spin the wheel in a second. This is the last time that we're gonna do this for 2021, and then next week it's gonna be our first Rumble of 2022.
And our 450th. 450th. That's
Next
a
week.
round number, and that matters. Round numbers matter to
Yeah.
us. I don't know why, but they do.
Yeah, and then we were thinking because it's like takes 50 weeks to get to a whole new like, it's like a year. So that means in a year's time from next week, it's going to be 500, which is crazy.
Did you say next week or next year?
It's crazy. A year next week.
Right.
Because it's 450 next week, and then it's going to be 500 in a year's time. And it's like,
500.
So at 250, was it Harold that cut the fiver in half?
No, you know who that was? That was the farmer.
Oh yeah. Paul Hughes.
Paul Hughes, and then we have to remind him.
He said when you hit 500, you get the other half.
You better still have his
I bet he has this.
250.
I bet he still has this like weird half of 5. He's like, why do I have this? Like, Paul.
Yeah, that would be the funny thing is trying to remember why that's important. Like,
Yeah.
why is there half a 5 in my wallet?
That's funny. It's stapled to our wall here, so that's why we remember.
And did he draw on it?
Yeah, 250.
Did you get in trouble for that?
I don't
Yes,
think
yes, you
so.
do.
Like we're
Yes,
trying.
you do get in trouble for that.
Someone said that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so am I gonna spin the wheel?
Are
anytime
you?
soon?
Are you?
I don't know. Rich is.
I think you are.
Oh, nice. Rich made the camera. Oh, look, I'm in 2 screens. Woo!
Mm-hmm. Look at.
Just when you were standing up.
Nope.
Viviana is coming in after dinner.
So, every week, 449 weeks, except for maybe a couple when Rich was like, no,
Just keep it on me.
no pieces of inspiration. We've done this. So we spin the wheel. I put a lot of Shel Silverstein. Feeling Shel
You see what I'm saying?
Silverstein. What?
Just keep it on the camera. Well, just there's no problem.
Or shortening happening?
No. I think we're in a position to leave people with some pretty vivid memories of the event. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's nobody on screen, just some toes. What if you did like Pokeroo and I squatted down by the machine and looked up?
First piece.
Oh, look how nice would be that frame.
First piece of
Waddle
inspiration.
forward a bit. Duck walk. There you go. Now look at the camera. There's the camera. You remember like Rumper Room?
Yes.
Look at do the thing. I love you. And do the thing.
I love you, and you, and you.
Just one of the
and
camera.
you.
Yeah, there you go.
This
Is
one
that an
makes-
amazing feeling? That sense that everybody loves you? If anybody here that's here wants to join the live feed, let me know.
Okay, sorry.
Chris, I just got a blank spot for you.
Now I'm just sitting here reading.
It's fine. There isn't really anybody watching if that makes you feel any better.
It does actually, because I'm just reading that.
Right? Are you talking loud enough? Because the mic's way over there.
So,
Can you guys hear us well enough?
first piece of inspiration comes to us from where the sidewalk ends. Treehouse. A tree house, a free house, a secret you and me house, the high up in the leafy branches cozy as can be house. A street house, a neat house, be sure and wipe your feet house, is not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a tree house. That's why we made this place. So, tree house is our first piece of inspiration.
Tree house.
Let's do
Tree house.
a reading of these cards for the next year. No pressure.
Where's Theo?
Here, cut the deck.
We bring the bad spirits.
Creature's paw!
Right.
Uh-oh. So,
What could go wrong?
the second piece of inspiration comes to us from the deck. Oh, look at this. Creature's paw, and here's the card. It's creepy, but look what it stands for. The other, friendship, and forgiveness. That's really nice. That's a good omen.
We bought 3 Beatles albums today. One was like a box set that was all like an anthology set. So they like have different takes of the song. So everything's the same but slightly different. And we put the first album on, Just Went Home to Change Your Sweater. I was supposed to be cleaning up, and I got absolutely gripped by the record, and I just sat here and drooled. Like I was like rubber brain for rubber soul. And I was just sitting here completely zoned out. And then I don't know, like 45 minutes later, the door opens up and I'm like, I haven't done anything I said I'd do. But I can still hear it. I also, Chelsea, have I asked you, do you ever run?
No.
When you were a kid?
No.
Jess, you run for cross country and stuff?
Yeah.
So when I run, I do this weird breathing thing where I breathe songs. It's not quite like whistling,
Yeah.
but like I breathe in and out.
I do that.
Yeah? What song?
Yeah, I do that.
And you wonder
I got
if
in trouble for it as a kid.
what?
I got in trouble for it in class.
I can see that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I never did any of the stuff I was supposed to do, like breathing through my nose. That seemed like baloney. But yeah, I can hear myself breathing. Mother Superior jumped the gun.
So good. That song gets stuck in my head too. That's the one.
But like, this is also like, so the son of, what's his name? Is it Giles? Is it Giles Martin? Or who's their producer?
Ooh.
You're ignoring me.
I don't know. I was
Anyways,
thinking
some
their
of the
pieces
producers
of-
been remixing them, and you just get a little bit of like modern sort of like production on the son of the original production, and it's just really like vivid to listen to.
Because it's just like a bit different. You're like, and you listen to it, right? Because you're saying
They recorded in mono, and then right away their albums were transformed into stereo. And you can do that. You can pull out Paul and put him on the left speaker, and pull out George and put him on the right speaker. But they were designed to just blare your face off. You know, they're designed to just get behind one amp that was like ripping the skin off your face. And it's so good. It's so good.
Third piece of inspiration, a battle in the sky. It wasn't quite day and it wasn't quite night because the sun and moon were both in sight. A situation quite all right with everyone else but them. So they both made remarks about who gave more light and who was the brightest and prettiest sight. And the sun gave a bump and the moon gave a bite. And the terrible sky fight began. With a scorch and a sizzle, a screech and a shout, across the great heavens they tumbled about. And the moon had a piece of the sun in its mouth, while the sun burnt the face off the moon. And when it was over, the moon was rubbed red, and the sun had a very bad lump on its head. And all the next night, the moon stayed home in bed, and the sun didn't come out till noon.
We should really have these at home to read to Felix.
This is a good. This one looks like it's been read a gajillion times because the pages are all falling out.
That one's fire.
Pulling up is. Yeah.
Kelly, can you hear Jess's voice from where she is?
I'm done now. I'm going to come back.
Yep.
Good.
Okay,
We
so
have a
the
heck
three
of a
pieces of
mic here.
inspiration are the treehouse, the battle in the sky, and the creature's paw.
So I had a choice between painting those ladies in the forest or the Beatles playing on the roof. The Beatles Playing on the Roof has The Creature's Paw, right, George?
Yeah.
And The Battle in the Sky, right?
Oh, they are the battle.
And what was the other one again?
The treehouse.
That's
Battle
totally
in
a
the Sky,
treehouse.
And the creature's paw. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to paint the Beatles tonight.
I was listening to Paul on a podcast the other day, and he said whenever his producers or his like managers get him pulled into doing something stupid like karaoke in the car,
Yeah.
all he can think is, "Where is George?" Because if George was here, he would tell me not to be so dumb and to stop doing this. About the music, not about these stupid things that they have to do as a group.
Can I tell you? There's a documentary put together by Phil Jackson. Is it Phil Jackson?
The doc, Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson, right? Sorry.
No, it's okay.
And we waited a year for this, but on top of that, there's another special show that's got
Rick Rubin's.
Rick Rubin's and Paul McCartney just dismantling some of their recordings.
Like the White Album, isn't it?
Yeah, and I have such a deep love
That's
for
the one we just got, the Acknowledgement.
Paul McCartney and the Beatles that I just really love them.
Okay. This is close. This is,
What?
I think I'm close
What are you saying?
of getting ready.
There's Chris. Does that help?
Yeah, it's
Is there something gross happening on the roof?
good. No,
Where's Chris?
I don't think so.
Hey!
Hey,
Did you want to be on, or are you just hanging out in the back room?
well, I could be on.
Cool. All right. Jess, I'm gonna have to change the. Are you gonna have your face there? Is that where your face is gonna be?
My
Hold on.
face.
Let me just change this.
It's good. Oh, are we switching it over so I'm sure?
Oh, we will. Yes, we will.
All right.
Who will land in the top? Oh, it's me. I can live with that.
Okay.
Chris, have you been here like this before?
No, first time.
It's way,
Welcome, Chris.
it's way cooler than a Zoom meeting.
Is it?
Or is it?
Okay.
I like your hat, Chris.
It's cold in my apartment. Someone gave me this hat. I get lots of comments on it when I go out. I say it's a double icebreaker because I have no hair, so it breaks the ice, but also conversation.
That's nice.
I have a husky hat.
Yeah. All right. So I'll start showing pieces, and I will be putting the images up on the Facebook event page.
Somewhere in my face, like literally right in my face, was a Shoita.
So this is by Viviana Pacheco, and I think she'll be on the live feed soon.
Yeah, Viviana, she does amazing stuff, hey?
Yeah, the colors are so lovely.
And she looks like an artist even.
Bright colored hair.
Well, you know, I went to school for too long, and they talk about teachers as having tweed jackets with the patches on the elbows,
Yeah.
maybe a pipe in their pocket, and you can tell they're a professor. Viviana, really, she looks like an artist.
That is true. Do we
Jess and I live downtown. And then in February, there's a teacher convention. There won't be one this year because of the COVIDtron, but even before I met Jess, because I really look forward to just walking through downtown to get to the teacher convention. And it's really funny because teachers really take over, like it's their downtown that day. I mean, service people take the day off because apparently like we're all terrible tippers and completely obnoxious, but Jess and I will walk.
apparently.
Jess and I, not nothing against my profession, but Jess and I will walk from my apartment to the far end of downtown to the convention center, and we play Guess the Teacher with bonus points for what subject. So you can literally walk down the street and tell from people's shoes what subject they teach.
Yeah.
Right? And then I was gonna say, do you think kind of like a name? Like, do you think you grow into that, or do you think that was always in you and it's just coming out because that's you?
Which part?
Like your persona, like your dress and your like persona. Is it like, do you like mold into that, or do you
Both.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well,
I think you have a predisposition to wear a tweed if you're going to go and become a teacher, and
I do love elbow pads.
right?
Well, like growing into a name, I read a thing that was on Pink News, and it said, "Does this people seriously like stick with their birth name that their parents gave them when they didn't even know who they were going to be? Like, is that really a thing that you guys do?" I thought that was very good.
I thought that was funny too. I saw that.
No, I didn't.
No,
No, my birth name is Richard.
ha, someone just asked me that today. I
Chris,
said, I think Richard. I don't think his parents named him Rich. I think that's the nickname. I have a friend whose name is Mike. His dad named him Mike, not Michael, so that every time he got in trouble and a teacher tried to talk down to him by saying, "Michael, did you throw that?" he could say, "My name is Mike."
Thank you. I'm sure that helps a lot in those situations.
Yeah, well, it would never have worked on my mom. Christopher John Evans, how dare you? All right, I'm going to make some art too. Hold on.
Nice.
We win. That's a win.
All right. So we got a lovely piece by Jessica Armas Noda. Bright epoxy. I mean, colors, and then what is it? Resin, or is that epoxy, like the really thick resin? Is that? I don't know why.
Is
it gets
resin
stuck.
not an epoxy? Or is resin like?
I don't know. Is there a difference between the really thick stuff and then just like the cover? Varnish. Varnish is thinner and resin is the thick
it's like
poured. Okay, there we go. I got it.
you need like an edge
Yeah.
frame to keep it in place.
Yeah.
And it gets bumpy if you're not careful.
Yes, this is it. Thank you. So we got by Jessica Armas Noda.
Wow. That's amazing, eh?
Yeah, the
Incredible.
color. And then it's like really high sheen with the resin. Really cool.
Yeah.
So it's by Jessica Armas Noda. Opening is $30.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Um,
You need me to take the hat off, right?
I love the hat. The marker's a bit squeaky, and that's cool too. But if you're engaged and you hit can you see the mute button?
Oh, it's not a marker. It shouldn't be that loud. It was just paper.
Okay, something's loud.
That's all right. I think we're good.
Let me know if it is still loud. I don't think it will be.
I've just like crippled your ear, making you like.
Okay,
No.
judge again. I'm going to keep going and let me know if it's too noisy.
No, it's perfect. If everything is good. All right. So, so Jessica Armas Noda, multimedia resin on panel. Opening.
Should we tease Eric? Eric texted me, and I think he's jealous that Chelsea's watching the door.
You don't need to tease anybody. I think
I
life
think I
is
will.
hard enough. I think I will.
There's Eric at home thinking he wanted to be here to keep the peace. Keep things normal.
Okay.
I have a tube of gesso. And I found it.
Tubo gesso. Okay.
Tube of gesso.
So these pieces are from a while ago as we were going through the back and finding the treasures that are still in the space. So these are alcohol. Eric said LOL. These are alcohol ink on panel. And they're by Karen. Says this one. What do you think works best, Chelsea? Is like, do you think they go best as a group or best separately?
How many is there?
Three, yeah.
Oh, they're pretty be different though, hey?
Yeah.
Giving people options is always
Is that ever
fun.
give me trouble?
Yeah, I think that's what we usually. Yeah, I guess that's what we usually
better
do is
check
like
that
say
maybe
like
give me
$10
trouble.
opening each, and then if they want, they can buy it as a group. No, that was David texting you.
What's David want?
I don't know.
Hello, David.
Sorry, I see my shoulder. Here we go. Yeah. Correct. David was just checking they're not allowed to work here. Correct. And then okay. He has 2 pieces to bring. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna put these photos up on the event page too. Lovely.
That's so harsh. The way that sounds like not allowed to work here tonight. You're banished.
I just like I'm not
Tonight
inside.
we're banishing people.
Like you can work, but not here. Oh, we already got a bid on the Jessica Armas Noda piece. That is so nice. Thanks,
For how
Trish.
much?
$35.
$1 million.
That is so awesome. Man, after listening to that album like really loud for so long, it's
Oh,
like
can you hear me like breathe
extra
whispering to myself?
quiet. No, I just mean like you can really hear the quiet
The
after.
quiet is deafening.
And you know, I was thinking like how weird it would be to be someone who never was down here while we were playing records and listening to music while making art. Because like that was a big
I think it'd be
thing.
weird for anybody that doesn't come down here. That's my permanent.
Oh, just like
go-to.
anybody.
Like when I got my Plazy, I was thinking about this today, and how like I really feel like when people complain that Wednesdays are boring, it makes me so angry because like obviously you're not trying hard enough.
Do you ever wonder too what people that haven't been here, depending on who describes it to them?
No,
Because
I can tell you why. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
that's okay, go.
So Richard Hare, Ken Hare's dad, also a politician, used to drop in to visit us sometimes. And he dropped in and would hang out for the afternoon, and then he'd leave. And then finally he came in for a rumble, and he's like, wow, you guys are legit. And it's like, what did you think all this time? And he said, I'm going to write an article about you. So there's this paper that's like a local for our West End or whatever. And the title of the article was Rumble House is not the
Drug den.
drug den you thought it was.
That's why I came the first time.
Richard.
I'm like, where's the drugs?
Well, it makes me wonder like why he was hanging around here if you thought it was so sketchy. You know, like,
I just imagine we all describe it a little bit differently, right? Depending on who we are.
Totally.
well, this is
Yeah.
the one thing I have down is like we'll go out for dinner.
Photo by
and
Wes
then
Rath.
I think people look at us and they're like,
Oh,
what do you
there's
guys do?
Viviana in the
Why are
background.
you so happy?
I'm sorry I cut you off. Viviana's in the backstage. What do you do? Why are you so happy?
And then so I'll always give them the pitch about what we do. And you know, if you really love what you're doing, it's not hard to share it with people and not feel like you're like inundating them with, you know, your crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
This
I'm
is
like,
by Wes
every
Rath.
Wednesday
It's a lovely
at 7
photo.
o'clock,
Three
Can you
windows.
twist, tilt it like left and right a little bit?
for your
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
come up with
Neat.
random ideas. Paint for 2 hours, not just work.
Yeah,
for
and then you
9.
can see the different.
And everybody's
cool.
always light up. I've never said that. And someone said, "Oh, whatever."
Opening bid is
That sounds
$10
amazing.
for that one.
Yeah.
And then there's a second one here.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
I'm using a glue stick. You know what I'm doing? I am putting the glue on both surfaces.
You mock me.
I just want you to know.
Has anybody ever taught you that before?
Yes.
Who taught you that?
You taught me that.
No, but I mean before I taught you that. Had anybody ever told you that before?
No, I figured it out myself. I was making fun of you in the friendliest way. You're like, Chris, you know how to use a glue stick. I'm doing it.
And then I was gonna do a plug for the book, like
That's funny
if
because
you
know,
haven't
I've
read
been
The River
I've been teaching
Troll.
that one lesson for 17 years.
Yeah.
And I only ever teach that lesson when I ask people to show me if they know how to use the glue stick. And in 17 years, I've never had anybody show it to me correctly the first time. So you must have pantomimed the wrong way just to set me up before I taught you how to use it.
I don't remember why it came up. I might have brought a glue stick. I think that you saw me with the glue stick and told me,
Well, you know
not
it's
as
in my book,
advice, just as, your issue with glue sticks.
but it is in my book.
I'm gonna take a side and say hi, Kieran. Kieran says hi, first time here. Very big welcome to Kieran. Thank you for saying hi on the comments there. We talk about the proper usage of glue sticks here, and we also are showing artwork. So this is also by Wes Rath, a lovely VW bus. The blue is so gorgeous in this piece. Opening is $10. Photo. Eric asked to be on the feed. All right. Wes, look, that's crazy. The blue bricks in that piece is so beautiful. I'm just wondering if it was digitally moved or anything, or if that was actually the color. It's really lovely. Okay.
Hi, Kelly.
Oh, hi,
I'm
Vivian.
actually on.
Hi, Viviana. Hooray!
10 minutes ago.
Nice. So for people watching, Rich is at the top there. Kelly's working with her. Kelly's. Oh, how can I point properly? Kelly's working with her bears in her studio. Ryan's painting a beautiful painting. Chris has a beautiful hat and is making art with us and giving awesome commentary with the work. And Viviana is down here just joining us, working on a beautiful piece. How's your holidays going, Viviana?
Oh, it's been great. David, he had his wisdom teeth out on the 23rd.
Aww.
So we just had Christmas dinner yesterday. Really, I cooked a turkey yesterday for us.
That's nice.
Just a little one because it's just him and I, right? So
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. So that's what we were having leftovers today. But I don't own a microwave, just so y'all know. And it's because there's no room in my house.
We don't do that.
And so it takes longer to warm up stuff sometimes than it should. And yeah, the holidays are going great. I'm enjoying the break.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, because I finally got to kind of fix up my house since the renovations. Like I hadn't had time to put away a whole bunch of the tools or anything that I've been using.
Yeah, you've been going through a lot. Your whole house has been going through a lot.
Yeah, and it looks, oh my God, I love it. I'm loving the space and the way the floors are. They stay so nice and clean. I got these like floor cleaner things.
Yeah.
For the kids to wear on their feet.
That's fun. Do you remember that show when they put the fuzzy thing on the dog's belly and sent him under the couch?
This is basically it, but it's on the kids' feet.
That is so nice, Viviana.
Just wait. It's hilarious to me. They're like, what? So my Sophia,
that's like reversing your carbon footprint.
Reversing it. Yeah.
Right? So we're, they're helping me out, and they bring a lot of the mess into the house. So this is fabulous.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's what my life has been about lately.
It's a better. I was thinking of taping vacuum cleaners to my kids' butts.
Well,
But I think
this
that
is
the
even
slippers is a
better.
more elegant solution.
Well, these are, and they're so pretty, and then they're in bright colors. The kids love the colors. I mean, they haven't seen them yet. Only Sophia did because they came in on Friday when she was with me. But the rest of the kids are on vacation too, like me. So just wait till they get back.
That's exciting.
It's like child labor, but not,
Yeah, but fun.
right? Exactly. Excuse me while I let Roxy in.
So this piece is by Sandra Heavens. I'm trying to show you so you can see. So you can actually see it. It's in a lovely frame. It is a chalk pastel piece. Beautiful texture and color. Opening is $50 for this lovely piece by Sandra Heavens. Oh, Eric's asking if he can come in. Not in, like on the thing. Sorry. All right.
I don't see him.
I don't know what he's asking.
Kelly, can you send Eric the link?
I don't know who Eric is.
Just put it in the comments.
Oh, okay.
Eric. Okay, so.
Hey, Rich,
Yeah,
did you finally use that giant charcoal stick?
I use it all the time.
I meant use up.
Oh, use up? No. I haven't even put a dent in it.
No, you have. The end isn't so rigid along the edge. You know what I mean? Like there's a softer edge.
You want to see my tip?
I thought this was a family show.
It is.
So
Wow.
this point here, right on the top, is probably still the length, and it's just like right here. I don't think the tip is any shorter. So if you imagine, it was probably this big when I got it.
It was a gift?
No, well, it was a gift to me.
Where'd you get it from?
Swinton's.
I'm not exactly sure where they come from, how often they're around, if it's something that's always there. And I can't really imagine my life without it. So there's this anxiety where I want to go buy a couple more.
Yeah, that
Oh, sorry.
the advice I wish I'd received is for my father would have been something like, Chris, if you ever find something you like, buy a lot of it because they're definitely going to stop making it.
Yeah, I had a pair of shoes I got from Sears one time that they made me so happy when they ran out. When they wore out, there was no replacing them.
Okay. So there is the next is by Viviana. The next is by Kelly. I'm just turning them all on so I can show you all at the same time. So this is called a paint battle. And so these are 3 pieces, but actually 6 pieces that go together as a big set. And it's like a big fun party time. And so I'm just going to try my best.
Party time! Party time!
Teddy bear party time. So it says, who started throwing the paint? And all of these 3 guys, look at these 3 friends. Oh, they're so cute.
There's Dusty is on the left, Pierre's in the middle, and then the bunny is Viviana.
Cute.
And if you touch Viviana's the rabbit, she should laugh on the arms, and on the other hand.
Do the lights, the eyes, do they glow?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
look,
glow.
Heart's glowing.
Oh, wow.
And then this is
Pierre,
here, and this is Dusty.
Dusty.
Oh yeah, Dusty's heart's glowing too.
And they are actually UV reactive, and they glow in the dark, and they're 3D dimensional as well.
They are 3-dimensional and they're soft. And Viviana has colorful hair just like Viviana has. And okay, then it's cute because Kelly made little paintings that go with each of the bears because they're all based on artists. So this is Viviana's painting, and this is Pierre's painting, and this is Dusty's painting. So there's like 6 pieces to this piece of art. A whole scene you can set up in your home, or you can just have these fun guys, just like
Fun guys?
just hanging out with you
Like mushrooms.
like mushrooms. Like they could sit with you on the couch like a mushroom.
No, no, because mushrooms are fungi.
I know. It's
Okay.
There's this line we were reading. Started reading The Little Prince before the break, and then he was cussing out. The Little Prince was cussing out this man who had never loved and never seen a sunrise, and never. He's like, he's not a man, he's a mushroom. And then the kids were like, that's a big cut. And I was like, metaphor. He's not a man, he's a mushroom.
So, and each paintbrush is actually different colors. If you notice the opposite colors of each. I think that was
Make his way in.
yellow, green, and pink.
Cute. No, Eric, it's like right on the comment section. Can you see it?
What's the starting bid for them again? I can't remember.
160.
Yeah.
So that's because you get so much. Oh, and look, there's 3D glasses. Oh, it's like there. 3 glasses.
You get 3D glasses. So when you wear the 3D glasses, it looks like the paint is coming at you.
It's like an actual paint party. Oh, and you get a teddy bear sucker. They're like, Kelly, this is just like a bundle of fun.
Like the gift that never
Like
stops
the
giving.
gift that never stops giving.
I like Viviana's bunny because it laughs.
Yeah, that is really fun. I just want to make sure the lights are off there. Okay.
The paintings are also 3-dimensional as well, so they have UV reactive paint on them.
Cool. Oh shoot, I should. I was gonna get okay. I am taking a picture and I forgot. to do that. Okay. There. They're all sitting in the chair. And then they got this. Okay, there. That'll be a cute picture. Yeah, don't move.
I think that's the most bears I've actually put together is the paint panel. Oh no, I've done 3 other ones. I did the Rich,
Yeah,
Stephen, and
David.
David one.
And then you did the poker players.
Yeah, that was a little bit different.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So many bears, so little time. They had a remote control Yoda. You could actually move it and stuff. And I was thinking, hey, I should take that one apart and come to it. But then I thought, oh, what if I wreck it?
Or electrocute yourself.
That too.
The risk factor starts going up.
I shouldn't say this online, but I'm going to. I had a photography class last year, and I remember the kids were sort of unmotivated some days and motivated the other days. It was a new class for me. And one day I walked in, and there was this camera that kept failing on us. It was my camera, and I brought it in for the kids to use if they didn't have stuff to work on. And it kept failing on us. Like, you know, it's really stressful if you're like working on something and then the camera fails, right? So you lose all your stuff. So I was like, hey, you guys want to take this thing apart? And so we put on safety goggles and did all the stuff that you do if you're trying to take a camera apart to see what it looked like on the inside. But it kind of exploded.
Like actually exploded.
Because there was a backup power source for the flash that I didn't know about. And it might not have been so much of an explosion as much as it was like the flash went off while I was handling it. And it was super like jarring.
I'm so sorry. Could I grab a cup
That's not good.
of coffee? No. Yes, please. It's just out there by the cup. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to show some pieces by Rich Teru. So this is a set of 3. Are you selling them as a set, Rich?
Like whatever.
Whatever, same thing? Like if people want one or...
Like I don't know if we're gonna have any buyers tonight.
Okay, so we're going to go for it. So this is the first piece. Thank you.
Oh, I thought that was broccoli. That was really funny.
Just one shrub of broccoli.
One little bag of broccoli.
Oh my god. I was starting to get cold and that's really warm.
It is warm. You want coffee, Rich?
This way.
Oh, here's this.
Milk in yours?
Yeah, and Eric, take note. This is why Chelsea is here. She brings us coffee.
Thank you. Okay. That is the first.
Eric, make it in.
I don't know. Yeah, Eric's back there. I see his face.
Okay, Eric, you gotta sit back from the camera. A little bit more. Find your zone. There you go. What are you chewing on there? Yeah, Eric, flip your screen so it's sideways.
I really like these ones.
Sideways. You want to be landscape. You killing it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What's crack and bacon. Some bacon.
Nice seeing you. A little. But you don't have
Did Rick get that?
Okay. Sorry, I muted you and you can say things if you need to say things. Okay. So it's a set of 3, or if you'd like to buy one of the 3, you can do that. How will I take a picture? Okay. I will use this curtain as a... So, in here. Okay. Well, that's nice.
Who's that?
Thing.
Who dinged?
Trish.
Oh, Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Ask Trish if she wants to come on the live feed.
Trish, let us know if you'd like to come on the live.
Come on the live so that I can thank you for buying a piece, because Jeff told me last week that Just Some Squares is in your house. And I was like, wow, that's from before I was even a person. So thank you. Okay, come on the live stream though.
Before you were a person.
Primordial
You
Ryan.
did it in the womb.
becoming?
Yeah, I was not an artist yet. I was like, oh, I just paint stuff. I'm not an artist. But little did I know
Oh,
that
Oh,
counts.
I'm not a person.
Not yet, Chris.
Not
We're
yet.
all-
I know.
we're all
I'm working
becoming.
on it.
Wait, are you painting right now, Chris?
Pardon me?
Are you painting right now?
I'm making a hexaflexagon.
So then you are a person.
Okay.
What do you want the opening bid for these to be, Rich? Oh, that's really good.
With frames or without frames?
Oh, I guess the whole thing could be up for discussion.
Yeah.
So with frames, should they
Let's
be
see if we
30
find
each?
Somebody that wants them. We'll talk about it with that person.
Okay.
The option is you can have frames or you can have the paper. So,
Okay.
like, if somebody from out of town was bidding on them, definitely without frames, because that'd be a lot easier.
So I just wrote the whole thing there, and then if you guys want to talk, you can decide what you'd like out of that.
It's funny because with my paintings, when I start to feel sad and dejected, I can at least threaten to paint over them, and they're like, no! But with my paper drawings, it's like, what am I going to do? Paint over them? Put them into recycling. Somebody's clinking.
Oh, sorry. I'll do it behind my back. I'm sharpening a pencil.
Sorry, Chris. I'm on your case tonight, eh?
I'll be quieter.
We were just
Do you
watching-
see this gorgeous Basquiat tribute in the background?
Love it.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Me too.
I love that.
Actually, I told Rich I would hang it properly. I'll do it.
I think it's hung
We're
properly.
watching Get Back, and it's at the point where like Paul McCartney's having to take the lead to get the boys to behave, and they're making a movie about them recording an album, and Paul's just like, I have to be the bad guy, and we're on TV, and I don't want everybody to see me like this, which is my life as the Rumble House went online. It's like, Jess, can you put your head on the camera? And everybody's like, leave poor Jessie alone. She's doing great. It's like, Jess, can you put your head on the camera?
I eventually learned how to put my head on the camera.
Because literally all the people that were there backing you up saying, stop bugging Jess about her head on the camera, would have gone offline if you'd got another 10 minutes with your head off the camera. You know, like, I can see the numbers. And you know what's weird?
Everything.
Yeah, that's true. It's a little bit like, I always wondered how the Nelson ratings worked, right? Because you wouldn't know, let's say like Maury Povich was going to have, you should go on camera for this. This is a big thought. Where am I?
Yeah, you come out. You come.
You come.
I'm gonna go.
You wouldn't know that there's
I'm
going to
gonna
be a
go get
fight
a
on
thing.
like Oprah or something when the ratings spiked when they start throwing chairs at each other, right? But then when that happens, the ratings spiked, and you're like, how would that even work in real time? That it's like a live show, and people are just at home, and all of a sudden there's a giant rating spike because everybody's punching each other on TV, and I think that really has to do with the flip factor that when we're doing stuff, I'm trying to think of what like people love because I have an idea of what people love and what people don't love. And we can be sitting here doing our thing, and then all of a sudden, like I'm like, okay, this is going to get ugly, and something weird, really weird happens. I'm like, this is going to drive everybody away. And I watch the numbers go from 8 people to 30 people all at once. I'm like, how
do people find us just at this moment?
Yeah, no, like it must be that people are like you're constantly sort of flipping by and getting 8 out of 200 people, but then you do something creepy, and all of a sudden you've got like 40 out of 200 people. You know, it's the constant flip.
It's good times. Currently, I'm putting an easel together so I can show this painting better.
Which painting?
King Arthur.
Don't put a hole in it.
That's why I'm trying to do this well.
It'd be so funny after I said that if you put a hole in it.
Yeah, especially.
You go like, you put a goocher on me.
Put a goocher. Okay.
Chelsea, did you watch any great movies this Christmas?
I just watched Don't Look Up yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yes, it was.
Did you ever see Idiocracy?
No.
Because it was like a future, like a really cynical, futuristic, post-apocalyptic movie too, like made in the early 2000s, and like really funny. Like this Don't Look Up I found was like the new version of that, but
Yeah.
not so like
Wait,
a little bit
Don't
more.
Look Up funny.
I think it was funny, but like I was gonna say, Rich, it was sarcasm. That's why you didn't like that part, right? Because it's like it was
I thought
funny.
it was like a great drama.
I thought it was
Chelsea,
funny.
did you find this movie funny?
Did.
It was like
You laughed?
I did.
deeply.
Did you laugh out loud?
Yeah,
I laughed out loud, but I found it disturbing funny.
it was.
Like,
Yeah, it wasn't like
accurate.
joyful funny. It was like oof.
Really dude is Elon Musk, and there's way too many correlations, and I'm like,
Yeah, Rich was like, that guy should get a Grammy because it was like so spot on and scary. Like,
Yeah.
not
It
scary.
It was very satirical funny, I found.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't find it funny at all.
Rich
Well,
was.
and then
really
because we got
stressed.
out of Jennifer Lawrence kit, I made the kids watch American Hustle. Have you ever watched that?
Yeah,
So good.
I really like Jennifer Lawrence.
I do too.
I did it,
Yay!
and it's kind of in the.
Have you guys ever watched Joy? That's a really good one too, with her in it.
So
Oh,
can
no.
I say this about being funny? Like for years, I would watch Napoleon Dynamite, and I knew it was supposed to be funny, but I just didn't find it funny.
Yeah.
So like I work with pointed out that maybe that might be a sign of my autism, and that said, I didn't even register that Don't Look Up was funny until you said that. I don't remember Jess laughing out loud. I just being really super uncomfortable and waiting for it to end. And then when it did end, I was sad, and I was like, "Oh, I think I'll watch that again."
I didn't do any like out loud. I did like snorts, like oh, like
Yeah,
that.
I didn't
Like,
think it was
Painful.
it's like growing on me that it was a comedy. Was it a comedy or is it just a funny?
It's like a satire on like humans.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't see the satire. I was just like, this
I don't know. Napoleon Dynamite had me the moment someone got knocked off a bike with a pork chop. With a pork chop. The second that happened, I was in love.
I came out of that movie thinking, yeah, it's weird he put that tater tot in his pants.
That was your tickler?
The rest of the film was like nothing.
I've never even seen Napoleon
You're like,
Dynamite.
that's just life.
My kids love it.
And
We
that's
watched
why
it twice.
I love you, Rich Taylor. That is our life.
Well, and then today we watched Death
And I'm
in
not flexing
2021.
like, oh, I'm so
Oh.
autistic.
No,
It's just that, like, honestly, for years I'm like, why do people think this is funny? There's nothing happening.
So, did you watch Death to 2021?
No.
It was, you gotta watch Death to 2020 first. They put it, it's like a news wrap up where they do fake interviews with comedians.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's so funny. And it's like the year in review.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's really good. And that also, you might, I don't know, it's also scary funny. Like, kind of funny, but kind of just scary.
Funny, not
So,
funny, like.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I think they should be listening.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
But I also, and I wrote about this, that I also found like we get so like above everybody else watching these films thinking, oh, like if that was me, I would listen. And then you're like, actually, probably wouldn't, you know, like the idea that the world's gonna end and you gotta like lose your mind is closer to the you know, Trump anti-vaxxers than it is to us, right? Like we actually had a friend about 2 years ago that went into all these details about how the world was going to end in 2017. And I was like, you know, people say this all the time. And I totally blew him off. And then you know what? We did. The world didn't end in 2000. And I haven't seen him since. I keep waiting to see what he's got to say about that, you know?
Probably avoiding you now.
Yeah. For
I
lost.
know. You know what? I don't want to say those people, but I think people prone to that kind of interest, they just flip channels, you know, and like you want to talk to them about how they said 2017 they promised you the end of the world and we're still here, and then right away they're like, well, why are you wearing a mask? He's like, okay, I gotta go. They flip so fast.
Yeah.
I think what was kind of scary about that show is the whole rich man, how none of his stuff was peer reviewed, and that makes me go, that's what's happening right now. Like
Yeah.
this space race, and we're just going to trust these billionaires because they must be smart.
Because they have
they're
money.
Billionaires, so they must know what they're doing, and that is the part that's funny, not funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a little too close to home stuff.
He was the only one who got on my nerves like the entire movie. From the time he opened his mouth, I was like, why does he have to speak like that? Yeah.
Nice.
It got on my nerves.
I like the way you make room for neurodivergence there, Viv. Get him! He's weird!
No, it's not. It was just him, like the way he just like his character. I just like, oh, I don't know. There was something seriously wrong with him, but it wasn't as if he was autistic or anything. It was like just
Actually,
I don't know something.
Because that would be wrong with you. That would be really wrong.
No.
But
It's like something that he was doing, and you could tell that he was conniving
like
without coming across as conniving.
Okay,
You know,
right.
people who
Yeah.
try and pull the wool over your eyes, I freaking hate that.
That is true.
I don't know if that was
And that's what he was trying to do the entire movie. He's like,
Yeah.
coming across as I'm this sweet man, yet you could tell right from the start he was well, I won't say it on here. We'll get shut down.
Double check his numbers.
Okay.
No peer review.
There's no peer review. That's what it comes down to. It's like, exactly. Okay, so this piece, I can't show you the whole thing because it's ginormous. It's 4 feet by 5 feet, and it is an ode to King Arthur. And
Where did that start with Felix? Felix made a
video of the
This
Sword
is-
in the Stone.
got inspired to pull the sword out of the stone. Then he did research and watched,
Sword in the Stone.
which he previously thought was like out of his. He wasn't going to watch it, but he opened his mind up to watching it because he was
Doing research.
Yeah.
So then he built a
That's cute.
stone and he painted his sword to make it. It was really cute.
Should we auction that off?
No, it's his. So then we got on a kick of watching all of the King Arthur movies that we could find. There's still more like Knights of the Round Table movies we haven't watched, but we were just focused on the King Arthur one. And I'm trying to like show you.
You keep crying over it.
I'm trying to show you King Arthur. So that is King Arthur. And you can't see him completely from this shot I'm showing you because I don't know how to tip it this way.
Technology.
Well, I was trying. I did all of the
Just watch the
loop-de-loops.
look at right here.
Yeah, I did that one.
This.
Oh, I didn't do that one. It was the one thing I didn't touch.
Mhm.
God.
Everything else is loose now.
I know because I
You're actually not allowed to touch this for that reason.
I was trying to show your painting.
Yeah, you can call me. I'm right here. Okay. Don't touch my tripod. Let me know when you want to put it back.
And you know, whenever. Sorry, now I'm just headless Jessica. But this is King Arthur. And what I was saying was, that's a good one to sing. Focus. Just King
Did you just
Arthur.
figure out what you're singing tonight?
Yeah, because I started singing. Anyways, so I like, and something I was noticing about Rich's work is like a theme that's been coming up throughout all of the pieces that I've seen him do is this really, would you say like the exhausted king iconography?
That might be my ego.
No, but like, so in the past he did like Hercules sitting on the Nemean lion. And it wasn't like a joyful, like, I beat you. It was like really sad. It was like he beat this like
It's
beast.
kind of like a guy who's got lots of people depending on him who can't afford to be tired ever.
Yeah, and you did the other one where like there was another one where you did and there's
I'm
a
sorry, Roxy.
Elephant.
the
It's
elephant that you just
It's a reoccurring theme.
yeah, it is. And I really like that mode of just sitting at that like hunched and that sigh that you can
With
feel
your
him.
face that close into the camera, I've got such a YTV vibe right now. Can you do some zany stuff?
Like that.
Is there such a thing as YTV?
I don't know.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I had
Let's
one.
get your face in there. There you go. Look at that face.
Well, I was trying to get King Arthur's.
He's still there. That's the face.
So that's what I was talking about. And then everyone's gaze in this photo or painting is looking towards him, and his gaze is coming out at you. And that's really like everyone's looking to him to like solve the problems and to like stop the fighting and
To understand
Merlin to like try to figure out everything. And he's just like looking out. Like, I really love that. And I do like that, like the elephant that you just did too. He had that stance as well, just like that crouch.
Any of those are for auction tonight if anybody's interested.
Oh, yeah.
I
The
have
elephant.
no
Oh,
idea.
so we are okay. Yeah. So the
Anything.
elephant it's not here physically, but it is here if you want to
I can
auction
get
it
it.
off. And we can deliver them too. So the elephant and also the Jessie, the thing, her Jessie with the gold background now.
That
So-
Jesse has a. You know what that is? Do you remember what that is?
Yeah, Guernica in the
It
back.
was Guernica. Yeah.
Yeah, or across me.
Superimposed.
Superimposed.
Right on top of you, yeah.
That tape is falling off.
Tape. Oh.
Okay, so
That's the stuff.
this is one. I wonder why that always happens on YouTube. The like Russian letters and the spamming
Just delete it immediately.
immediately.
And we both delete it.
Ha. Very fast. Okay, sorry.
Did Eric leave?
Yeah, he said it was a little much, but you're always welcome. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna try to take this picture. Oh, I guess I have a. Do I have a picture of it? You have a better picture on Facebook. Sorry. Now I'm searching the internet for a better picture than I can take of this one.
Chelsea, you want to see a top secret book illustration I did this week?
For a new book?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put up these
The first
3
one.
photos.
It's not mine. The book cover I did.
Okay. How do I do this? Say something.
So someone's hiring you to illustrate a book?
Oh, I do lots of books.
Yeah, illustrating someone else's book.
Very cool.
Okay, look on canvas. So this is about 5 by 6 feet.
It's funny.
4
'cause
by
the
5,
First time
sorry.
you do that, you're running down to the bookstore to
5
see your book
feet.
on the bookshelf. And then after a while, you don't even bother to look, which is kind of sad how quickly you take things for granted.
Yeah.
Or magazines, like when you first get something, cover of a magazine or something, you're like nuts to. I'm going to start signing 2022. I think it's close enough.
You started early, yeah. You started early. Okay.
I find it funny that, like, when my kids were little, they always would make me art stuff. And now that they actually have some talent,
Yeah.
and I want to hang their art on my walls, they
Oh.
don't make me art. I don't get any of it.
What's your oldest?
18 times,
Right. So Robin's,
almost 19.
Robin's
Oh my God.
26.
Oh my god.
None of my kids have ever made me any food before. Yesterday, Felix made me a quesadilla.
Nice.
And it was like, I was like, how is it that none of my kids have ever made me any food? I mean, it might have also had to do with not having food in the fridge and going to eat all the meals somewhere else. But
I don't know what to do here. Okay. So King Arthur will just be there. This is by Andrew Barley. $10 opening bid. Let mixed media on vinyl. He painted over.
Looks like a crowd melting together.
Yeah. It used to be Strauss waltzes, and now it is art. Different kind of art.
Oh, I see.
My
Turn it over. Let me see the backside. Ha
my
Cool.
Yes, my nibbling got a record player for Christmas.
Yeah.
It was the cutest thing. They ran upstairs, 12 years old. Auntie, when you start the record, do you start at the outside or the inside? Oh my God, you guys are so cute.
Oh, I have the record player in my class, and the kids just love it. And they're like, "How does it work?" And so we got the YouTube video up of like how the mechanism works with the needle and the amplification, and then how it works. Like, I love watching the how it's made videos when they press it.
Yeah. Records are a little bit like the button maker, where you look at it, but you just can't process how it works.
Yeah.
It's not intuitive in any sense.
No matter how many times you say it's a needle and it goes in the grooves, it's like, yeah, but how?
Wait, no, come on. Yes, it is. No, wait, I totally disagree. It is so straightforward and intuitive. My daughter could understand it. She's 10. Okay, look, what you do is you have something that can record vibrations and magnify them.
Chris, are you going to explain it to us?
Yes.
Because if you have to explain it to us, it's not intuitive.
I think our definition of intuitive is different.
Okay, but I'm happy to hear you explain it.
No, it's all right. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rich.
I'm used to it. It's fine.
How would you explain it? Because
My children have to listen, otherwise they don't get good stuff. So, not everyone is the same. No, look, there's vibrations in the world, right?
Yeah.
That's what sound is. And so what you have is a mechanism that can take those vibrations and magnify them and draw them on something. It would be like, okay, you could actually make a record yourself. You really could. All you'd have to do is have a needle spinning on something.
Yeah.
And some way, and like a caveman actually could do this. The technology is so simple. Okay, so make a cone to capture sound, and at the tip of the cone have a needle, and then have something spinning that can record it, basically. So clay would work or mud would work. It doesn't matter. As long as the needle vibrates according to the sound that you press against it. So you could bang a stick against a rock, and the cone would record it, and as the mud spun around or whatever you used, clay or something like that, it would vibrate. It would have to vibrate. Okay, but then playing it back is just the same process. All you'd have to do is put the needle in the groove, and it would reproduce in reverse order what you did. Like, what's the simplest way? If you yelled at a stick, really, if you yelled at a stick that was touching something that could just
sand, like even
sand.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sand.
Yeah.
If you yelled at a stick that was moving in sand, it would make a vibration. Then if you dragged the same stick through the sand, it makes the sound backwards. I mean, it is intuitive. It's just not, it's like wax paper. Once you get it, you think, why didn't I think of that? It's so simple. It really is. It is intuitive. It's just you need a couple of pieces, and then all of a sudden you're like, yes, of course I could do it. Anyone can do it.
Thank you, Chris.
I'm allowed to comment on this?
No, this is my Rumble House.
Well, what I was going to say is I totally agree with everything you said, except for when you get to the point where it's like there's a vibration, and then there's a needle, and then there's a mechanism that turns that vibration that's been recorded into sound, and that's the part that I don't find intuitive.
No, there's no mechanism. No, the mechanism is,
there's a mechanism between the needle and the horn, right?
Yeah, which is
the left side and the right side of the needle actually are different. Like that's the part I learned about.
Like I've actually, and you can do it with a little robot that goes around in circles, and it's got a little pin that goes in. Like I totally understand what you're saying, but at the point that I was thinking to myself, we can play back the video, but at the point that I was thinking it's not intuitive is that
that point where the word mechanism is like, this is the thing that makes the sound go from the record to the needle.
Yeah.
And like the word mechanism is a bit of a, that's how it happens. Why does that mechanism work?
Oh, well, it's a physical principle. It's pressure waves.
Yeah.
So you could, if your fingers were, they worked like your vocal cords, you could tap on it and make the same sounds because all you're doing is wiggling the stick. But when you speak, air comes out of your mouth in pulses. And those pulses are just, they're transmitted. It's not like when I say mechanism, I don't mean like a machine. I just mean a principle of the world. So look, I've got a stick here. Imagine that the tip of it was really thick. I could yell at it here, and every time I blow it, it moves. Same as my voice. I could tap on it and it makes it move. That's the mechanism. So if this pencil, where is the pencil? There it is. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. If I tapped on it, that's the mechanism. Or if I blow on it, that's the mechanism. And sound is also pressure waves. So the mechanism is so simple. It's the same as tapping. It's the same as wind on it. It's the same as my breath on it. It's not a machine. It's just the principle of the world. When you blow your breath or make a sound, it's a pressure wave through the air. That's how your ears work.
Right. Yeah.
It's not. Isn't it simple?
It's I know what Rich is saying because it's the jump because I understand the cutting of the record because like when it used to be can I keep showing the art though?
Sorry.
no, not I just
No,
mean
it's super simple if you stop at that's the way the world works. It's just
it's like
the
it's
mechanics
like
of the universe.
Yeah.
But if you try and get past that actually I had a very similar conversation with a friend of mine 10 years ago when I was asking him about colors and why the sky is blue. And his answer was, he gave me this kind of similar kind of textbook explanation about, well, it's waves. And I'm like, okay, but you could have said waves or you could have said flibbity flu, right?
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. We should talk about art. We should. We do not tempt me. Let's talk about art.
I like that everybody had like because I know that we're all like interested in lots of stuff. I just want to make sure I get all the pieces in. So this is by Braid and Oil on Canvas. If anyone is feeling like they want to escape the cold humdrumness, this is a nice scene. Cold humdrumness. See, now like I feel bad that I stopped you guys from talking because now my conversation is not very engaging. Okay, here.
It's my fault. Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I just feel bad. Like honestly, after Felix was on last week, I was like, oh damn it, how am I gonna like? He was so cute and helpful last week, and I was like, well,
and now
I'm going to be a huge disappointment next week. What?
And now he makes quesadilla sandwiches.
I know. He's just like infinitely like growing every single second of the day. Oh, okay. So this is by Heather Trotter. Moose. Heather Trotter, a moose. Opening bid, $40. Has a beautiful little hook to hang it on the wall. Did you see that picture that Dinah put up of a moose licking her car? I don't know if that was actually her car, but it was very Canadian. It was really cute. She lives out kind of like in the boonies, so I feel like it could happen. Good old moose. Okay, this is by Heather Trotter. Heather Trotter. Where'd I put my phone? Okay. So, while we're looking at these pieces, make sure that you are checking out all of the other pieces that I posted on the event page, because that's important. Because when we come up to 9 o'clock, we're going to start the live auction, and you should know which ones you want to bid on. This is by Heather Trotter. Acrylic on board. Opening bid $40. Good. Okay. And sorry, Arthur. Ah, there's a chair. Um, sorry, it's pulling one stuff in the back. Okay. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Okay. So this is a nice one from Viviana. A good reminder to put maybe in an office or something. Oh, is that Ryan? Do you want to be back on? Whoa, I see myself in your screen.
All science, but like organic chemistry is drawing molecules.
Ryan, is it
I
okay?
do.
On? Okay.
Oh, wow. Hello. Can you hear me?
How are you? I like that.
I'm good. This is fun. Me and Oliver are here.
Hi, Oliver.
We're at my home.
Hi.
Watching you on my TV, on a Roku TV.
Oh, it's...
Oh no, I can hear myself. Oh shit.
That is weird. That's a weird, funny, and awesome loop. So this is by Viviana Pacheco. Do What You Love. It's beautiful, resin piece. Opening is $20. Nice paisley, metallic, and sparkly. Look at all of these up on the live feed. Up on the event page. So this is by Arthur. Mixed media, pour, stencil. Taped out. Also stencil work on the astronaut. $10 opening bid for this lovely spacey piece. I'm gonna get all these pictures up. I just thought I'd show you them. This is by Robin. A lovely love letter to our city, the mountains and the heartbeat and the skyscrapers and the sun and the river and the nature. All in a very compact, lovely thing. Opening is $30 for this one. And then we have another Heather Trotter. The Road to Hana. And so this is painted from Hawaii and just acrylic on canvas. Opening bid $35. Whoa. It's so funny to see the screen on the screen. Okay. And then these pieces are by Dusty. Lovely bleeding hearts. Acrylic on panel. Opening is $10. And it's a cute little hummingbird. Opening is $10 for this one as well. By Dusty. All right. So I'm just going to take some pictures now that I blew through all of those ones. So fast. Too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Dusty give you a present or something? Anubis, I think? Or did she buy it, Anubis?
Dusty bought Anubis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just couldn't remember.
Yeah. Dusty bought Anubis and was very excited.
Kelly, is it a surprise that we're getting it for Christmas?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't do you?
Well, I do have a surprise for you guys, but it's...
Is it Anubis?
What?
Nothing.
No, I'll get... I have something for you guys for Christmas. Well, late Christmas, New Year's, whatever.
I feel like we are so blessed. We don't need any gifts because I feel like an embarrassment of
That's just because you
Riches.
an embarrassment of riches.
You're embarrassed.
Except for just one rich.
It's-
He's embarrassing enough.
no, I was not embarrassed. Ay.
Yeah. I couldn't resist. It was just, it writes itself.
I know. Sorry. So currently just putting up the pieces on the feed. And I'm not spelling anything right. Thank you for autocorrect.
Oh, spelling doesn't matter at Rumble House. You get a free pass.
Well, I feel like I could screw up something huge if I did like a minimum bid of like $5,000.
That's numbers.
Yeah, well, I'm still typing it wrong.
Numbers and spelling aren't the same.
I still need to type it correctly. So, boop. Boop. Okay. So getting Heather Trotter's other piece up there by Heather Trotter. Acrylic on canvas. The road to Hana. Opening bid $35. And Robins. So right now I shouldn't have shown everything all at the same time, and now it's like just quiet.
Is that bid?
Oh, it's upside down.
Is it upside down bid?
Oh gosh. So much stress.
What you got there?
Aaron, we got a bid for Viviana's love piece. We got some bids coming in already. That is lovely.
Do I had a question and I forgot it. Do we have any inclination to get something to Dr. John tonight, or is he busy?
I can send those pictures.
Well, I don't know that I need to sell those pieces.
Right.
I put them up for
Just if they.
just in case somebody's dying for them.
No, that's good. That's good to do that. Okay.
Hey, Jess, making another fairy.
You're making another fairy bear?
A pink elephant bear. This guy.
Oh, that's nice.
He'll be holding a wand. So he's got a magical wand that he'll hold in his ear.
Cute. Oh, that's really nice. I like fairies.
Trying to do a bunch of them, different ones.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then hopefully the new year I'll have the Mandalorian done
Nice.
and Yoda.
That's exciting.
They're taking a long time because I have to build everything. That's the problem.
That's not a problem. It's nice, and take your time. And I hope you're having fun doing it, right? Because that's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's so nice. That is so nice. Okay. So that was like mad taking pictures, putting them up mode. I think this is good.
I guess Chris was trying to create an account. So he said he got lost or something.
No, he was lost. Oh, there's Chris. He's in the backstage. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Did you create yourself?
Well, I can't see any comments, so I thought maybe it was because I don't have an account.
No, you can't see the comments because you're on the broadcast. You only can
Oh.
chat to us, but you have to watch Rumble House to see the comments.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you can't see them if you're in the room?
No, you can't. You only can see us chatting.
Oh.
That's a lot of people got confused with that. You have to watch Rumble House at the same time. I know it's weird, but
I gotcha.
We're not seeing you in the same way you're seeing us at all, though.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
want to see what? Do you want to see what we see?
sure.
I'll show you.
Wouldn't it be nice if life was that easy? You're not seeing me the way I'm seeing you. Wouldn't you like to see? Oh, yes.
Yes.
Do you know? There's actually a video where I can show you what I see.
Sorry.
Somebody took every episode of Friends and overlapped them at once,
I saw that, yeah.
and it's just a big fleshy pink movement. And when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's amazing! It's exactly what it looks like inside my head." And all my friends were like really quiet. I was like, "Isn't that what you see inside your head?"
Yeah, no, I saw it. That's what I see inside my head too. I got distracted because I was thinking, can I make a record right now and show you how simple it is? So I've been really obsessed with this.
Chris, you know what? You're not really listening to me because I understand the part that you're explaining. And
No, you said it's a mechanism. Yeah, that's what
Oh my
I see,
God.
except for without the
Well,
comment.
I'll sit down and talk to you about what I'm thinking later.
I love you.
That's what our screen looks like. So there's all
Yeah.
these comments.
And mine looks exactly like that, except for without the comments.
Oh yeah. So do you see the bottom, like down here? Do you see the faces in the waiting room?
No.
Okay, so yours looks like this, right?
Yeah, that's what mine looks like too.
So we have along the bottom we have options, and then on the side, and then I can click this to different things like the different screens and stuff. And we're more in the broadcast mode. And then actually I can click, if I click in the corner right here, it just fills screen, but then I lose access to. I wonder if there's in your bottom right corner something you can click that would minimize your screen and you'd see all the rest of it.
Yeah, I tried that.
I think maybe just because we're the broadcast controllers that we see
Yeah,
the first time.
I think it's a missing feature that the participants should be able to see the public chats, and they just don't.
Yeah.
It's because you're the broadcaster, we're the attendees, I guess.
That doesn't make any sense because I also have a private chat here. So if I
That's
go
between
private
the
chat
people.
and I go, hey, that should be available to you.
I can see
Otherwise-
that.
Yeah,
It is.
We can see that, but we can't see the other stuff.
the comments from other people.
Interesting. Can you toggle from the private chat to a public chat?
I don't see how. It doesn't seem to be an option.
The only way to toggle is to exit the screen, and you can see the chat that we're.
Because I can log in, but I still end up logging in as myself on the other computer. I don't know how to log in as a guest. But it's fun learning this stuff. It's super fun.
It's fun learning.
Yeah, to see the comments, Chris, of Rumble House, you just have to have Rumble House. I have it running on my phone, but
Oh, that's a good idea.
yeah, so run it on your phone, but run this, what you're doing with your camera, run it on your laptop, which
Yeah.
I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And then
In
you
reverse.
can see the comments actually in the background for, like, so on your phone, you can see the comments and the video. Turn the
or
sound
you-
down.
I think you can get all the comments at once if you just click onto the Facebook page. You'll see like all 8 comments that ever happened. Is that how that looks? Chris, did I hear your feelings?
No, I am
I love you.
I am struggling to design a record so that I can show my daughter how easy this is. I know I can do it. There's a way to do this. I can do this with plasticine, I'm sure.
Actually,
This?
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
All you need is a plastic cup and a pin. And if you put your ear next to the pin and you get the pin in the groove, you'll hear it recording. But you probably wreck your record.
No, I need to play. No, I want to be able to create a fresh
I've seen a
recording and play it
YouTube
back.
of it. You can just stick a pin through a cup and if you
He's
get it.
talking about the recording and the whole thing, and you're talking about
Oh, you're recording.
and you're
Yep.
talking about the part where the needle picks up the sound and
I'm talking about the magic of the universe.
It's the same process backwards and forwards.
magic.
Yeah, yeah. The same as a rainbow. Yes, I will show you why the sky is blue, and it is intuitive.
Can I suggest that if you forget about the record and you just use tinfoil, it might work? Because before the records, there's another mechanism that was like records that was just tinfoil.
Yeah, they're
What's that called?
fawn autograms.
Yeah, start with that.
I just told you what it is. I already started there.
Well, this is a photo by Wes Rath. I love you guys. This is called Breaking Through. So maybe this could be our New Year photo. I like that I'm seeing the screen in Ryan's thing, and it's just like me shoving the phone. Okay, this is by Wes Rath. The opening bid is $20, and it is a framed photo of hope. This is a framed photo of hope. If you need some hope, maybe you want to bid on this piece at 9 o'clock. Okay. I'm going to put this up on the event page.
Rich, you don't ever hurt my feelings.
Well, we work really hard here, and sometimes we end up hurting people's feelings. Not yours, but you wouldn't believe how many people go home with hurt feelings here, and it's not.
We just always check.
Yeah.
That's all.
But then that can be condescending, so I got to be careful that I don't check too much.
No, it's fine. You didn't hurt my feelings at all. It's the opposite. You engage in a way that makes it impossible, I think, if you're paying attention.
That's nice.
That's just my opinion.
Oh, what do I say? Okay. Framed photo. Opening bid, $20. Oh, this is another nice one.
So Jess warned me not to paint the Beatles because it would seem derivative. I don't think you used that word, but
No, but you did it really good.
really,
Yeah.
I was thinking how derivative this seems all of a sudden.
No, I was thinking like, because you know when you like get obsessed with something and you're like, I just want to do this and this and this, and then it's like, oh, and it only makes sense to you. But I think like you have a really good way of putting things that are very personal that other people can kind of like tap into. Like this is what you're saying, like having this like intimate moment, but it's like this. It's pretty magic, Rich.
Does you like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except when you're hurting all those people's feelings.
We just look at the paintings. Just kidding.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Just
Look, another photo.
right. It's beautiful. Yes, let's have a close look.
I'm just gonna keep having a picture.
Do
of
that.
I could just...
Yep.
One day we're gonna read Rich Tabor reads mean tweets, and then you'll feel bad for me.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
So this is by Wes Rath.
This
Thank
is
you.
that's
I
great.
lost my
Isn't
mean
it
tweets
beautiful?
file, actually.
Can you get closer? Put it really close. I want to see how this. Wow. Jeez.
Isn't that
How,
great?
how long did that take?
No, this is a photo.
Oh God, I thought it was.
I'm sorry.
That's why I wanted to look close. I'm like, what?
I'm really bad at showing the artwork after.
Are you watching that circle? Is the circle there?
So this is a photo. So it's framed photo. Yeah, sorry, Chris. That was my bad misrepresentation of the
My badness.
piece. But it's still a great photo.
That is. It definitely is.
Opening is $20 for that lovely piece.
What time is it?
It is 8:41. So actually,
Well, there's not time for me to do two paintings tonight.
so let's see. Take a look around.
I don't know. My favorite painting of yours, I think you did in 2 minutes.
I got a painting of Jess at home that I did in about 8 minutes, and it's my best painting.
It was a night where you did 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're carrying in though the weight of what you did on the other stuff, right? So like you spend 2 hours struggling with something, and then you relax, and you take like it's like getting warmed up,
Yeah.
and you carry that energy into like 10 minutes, just spewing paint out, and you surprise yourself. But that's really, it's not the 2 minutes; it's the 2 hours you spent priming yourself.
That's true.
Did you hear my cute story about Felix?
Which one?
Well, it was my best moment of Christmas. And that blue canvas there, I just painted over it. But while I was painting King Arthur, I ended up scraping some of my paint off on blank canvas. And it actually looked really good. I was like, oh, that's good. And then so I put it aside. And then on his way to the bathroom, Felix ran by and he stopped and he kind of did a double take and walked back. He's like, yeah, this is pretty good. And I was like, yeah, it is. And there's 2 problematic spots. I was like, well, I'm not going to keep it. He goes, what out? I go, there's 2 spots I don't like. And he just flipped his hair up and he goes, here and here. And then he ran off to the bathroom. And I just sat there stupefied. I used to have those conversations with Elijah, and I can have those conversations with Jess. She's a little more cautious about saying.
I'm less like direct, like,
Yeah, right?
and I would have said those 2 pieces, but I'm guarded. And Felix is just like boo boo.
Yeah, but like, because I don't like sit and have like art discourse with him. I just he just picked up on it and was like, yeah, this works and this doesn't. I was like, that's really otherworldly.
Okay, so it is 8:45, and we are going to get ready for the auction. So people tuning in for the
Or
first
are we?
time. Now we are. People getting ready for the first or watching for the first time. You can check out the Rumble House event, Rumble 449. All of the photos are up there, and you can start texting your bids to 403-629-7424.
That's 403-629-7424. 403-629-7424.
So you can start texting your bids right now.
Who's on the feed right now?
There's 11 people on the feed.
Who's on our in our guest rooms?
Ryan is here with Oliver, and it's you and me.
Who wants to be part of the next feed?
There's 12 people there. So people might be starting to look for the thing. So we are going to log off this one. We're going to start a new feed at 9:00. So please look for that. Hopefully everything goes a bit smoother than last week, because I apologize. That was like Rich was like working so hard and he made everything work. So look at the event page, look at the beautiful images, share the images with your friend. Catherine was doing an awesome job sharing a bunch of images last week, and just like thank you everyone who tunes in all the time and who is always helping spread the word, because it really helps to like share the images with other people. And then there's lots of great questions like, whoa, where is this from? And then new people heard about us. So thank you. So look at the images. When you text your bids, say like, hey, this is like, if I was doing it, I'd be like, hey, this is Jess. I'm bidding on Rich Teru's King Arthur for $1 gajillion. And then
Can I have $1 gajillion for King Arthur?
just as an example. So yes, so you can find us at 9:00. We go to Facebook and YouTube again. So thank you so much, and we will see you soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ryan and Oliver. Take care.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Love you, bye.